Thank you, everybody, for tuning in once again. We got another guest for you today. We got Ethan Lawrence, man. How you doing today, Ethan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. So let's talk moto, dude. Got you on the show. Finally, was able to catch up with you, man. We kept hitting and missing each other, but we finally caught up to each other, and our paths are now crossing. So let's talk moto, dude. How old are you, and where are you from?
I'm 16 years old. I'm just outside Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay. What do you do for as a 16-year-old besides moto? What are you into?
Dude, I love guitar.
Really?
I love playing guitar. I love skateboarding. We own a garden center, actually, so I work there a lot.
Okay. Now you say you love guitar. What are you playing? Bass, acoustic? What are you playing?
I usually play acoustic and electric, but I do play bass too.
Nice. That's what's up, man. I come from a family of a lot of musicians. I actually went to school for production, music production.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went to school for music production here in Canada, man. So I actually have a little studio set up and everything, and I make quite a bit of music, but I haven't had time lately. But that's one of my passions.
Well, that's
Besides
so
moto,
cool.
man. Yeah. One of my passions besides moto is music. But it's not about me, man. It's about you. So you have any siblings, dude?
Yeah, I have three siblings. I have an older sister, a younger sister, and a younger brother.
Okay, so three siblings, man. Do any of them ride?
No, actually, I'm the only one who ever rides.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit cheaper that way.
That's for sure. But how the hell did you get your kickstart into moto?
My dad and my dad and my brothers, dad and his brothers used to ride all the time, and so I just kind of grew up in that kind of environment, I guess. And like I just saw him ride all the time, and then like he just got me a bike, and like we had training wheels for one day, and he was just like, "All right, here's a dirt bike," and I just remember riding with all of them all the time.
Yeah. So who's responsible for putting you on the starting gate your first time? Is it Pops?
His dad, yeah.
Okay. Now you just recently moved up from junior to intermediate. When I seen you, was your second race, I think, as an intermediate, and you actually was it your first race or your second race as an intermediate?
Well, it would have been like my second moto, but
Second
it was my
moto.
first
Your
first
race, your
day
second
as
moto.
intermediate.
Okay, so I'm correct on both
Yeah.
ends, kind of. So all right, you did extremely well, man. The first moto, I believe you got a second place in the intermediate class.
Yeah.
Did you feel like it was time for you to move up? And what were some of your accomplishments that you accomplished as a junior?
Yeah, I felt like it was definitely time to move up because, like I usually never like the past couple of years I've like never won an AMO race, and it's been like the goal, and so like just winning was like a huge accomplishment, and it felt so amazing. And but then like they kind of started to happen more frequently, and I got like the one day I went 4 for 4 on the whole day, and I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. And then like it was time to move up when it was like I would get in first, and I'd just be like, yeah, now I have nothing to do. I guess I'll work on technique or something,
Yeah.
or throw a big whip or something. And I was like, I think it'd be a lot more fun to go in intermediate and push myself more.
Okay, yeah, you definitely got a lot of style, man. I definitely noticed that. Um,
Thanks.
yeah. How tall are you? Because you seem like a pretty tall kid, man. How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm actually 6'3". Yeah,
What do you weigh? Like 150, 160 tops?
I weigh 150 on the dot.
On the dot. Okay, right on. So you're still
Yeah.
and so I take it it's a goal for you to turn pro.
Yes, sir. That is the main goal. That's all. That's all I think about all the time.
Really? Why do you want to turn pro, man? Why do you want to?
I don't know. Ever since I was younger, like I grew up with, Dad would just be like, "Hey, come watch this dirt bike video," and it'd be some pro guy, like who's like Ken Roxon or something, and I was just like, "Man, that's so awesome!" And like just growing up in that environment, I used to watch it all the time, and like having so much sight on that, I feel like you can just pick out what people do, not point for point, but you know what I mean. And it's like all the time I was just like, man, I could totally do that. Like I could totally do that. And so I'm just like why not? I don't have anything else to do. I'll just do this.
Okay.
And it's the dream. It's the dream.
Okay. So you're living out the dream right now, man. Trying to make it into the pro ranks and live out your second half of the dream.
That's right.
Right on. You're riding a 252 stroke, man. Why have you been on two strokes pretty much the whole time, and why are you choosing a 252 stroke now?
I have never owned a 4-stroke ever.
Okay.
I rode one like once. I just think the 2-strokes are like something about them. I mean, everybody loves them to begin with. Like you're lying to yourself if you don't. But like, yeah, I think like because I went up to a KTM 150 and that was a 2-stroke, and I was just like, dude, I love the 2-stroke. And Dad's like, well, it's a bit cheaper, so that's what we'll do. And then I got the 252 stroke in 2020.
Okay.
And at first I actually hated the bike. I was like, it's way too much power. I absolutely despise it. And then I got going on it, and I was like, this thing makes me a better rider. Like, I'm actually working on doing stuff that I wasn't doing previously. So I was like, if I just stay on that as long as I can, then maybe I'll be a better rider. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people love it. So it gets me a lot of attention, I guess.
Oh, it definitely does, man. 2-strokes are attention getters for sure. You cannot go around a track and not see somebody ripping around on 2-stroke and not decide to turn your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you planning? So when you turn pro, when you get a little bit faster in the intermediate class, or you start showing some good results. I mean, you already have, but when the game gets tough and you start running these big series and these big races, are you planning on moving to 4-stroke? Or are you planning on still sticking it out in a 252 stroke?
I don't know, man. Like next year, I'm staying on 2-stroke for at least one more year.
Okay.
Because I'm so comfortable on it right now. I think I'll move up to a 2023 KTM 252 stroke.
Okay.
But yeah, next year I plan on trying to qualify for some pro races, and maybe that'll get me enough, attention, I guess, to get a pro ride. It seems kind of out there, but I'm not even sure how it works. I just want to do at least 1 year intermediate and then start doing some pro races and gain momentum, I guess.
Okay. My question for you is, how do you feel lining up now as opposed to like now you can line up with the intermediates and pros? As before it was maybe like junior intermediates or junior beginners. How do you feel about lining up with the pros now? Do you feel like you can learn something from that? Is it
dude,
confidence? How do you feel?
Oh, it's so awesome, man. Like lining up next to like TJ Scott, like that's just like so cool, dude.
Yeah.
And then like the pro catch pass class, I think, getting lapped by Ryder McNabb and keeping up with him for like 2 corners.
Yeah.
I was on him and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. It's super surreal.
Yeah.
I mean, going from junior, it's really awesome. I absolutely love it.
Right on. Now you're running the number 94. Why are you running number 94? You a Roxon fan? Is that what that is?
I've always been a fan of Roxon. When I was like in grade 4, I remember watching the whole series. It would have been 2014 where he won the outdoor nationals, the series anyway. I just love that he could just come through the pack and just pass everyone and just like really quick and smart about it. That's what I love, and for some reason I just love the number. So I was like, why not 94?
Okay. I knew that number had to do with something, man. They always do. Red Bull Straight Rhythm. If you could put your money on Roxon, would you?
Yeah, man. I don't know why not. He's got it. He did it once. He can do it again.
Yeah. He's a good dude. I think I got my money on Plessinger and Barsha. I don't know why, but I mean, no offense
Preston's going to be good.
yeah, no offense to everybody out there, but I seen Preston on that two-stroke, and the sound of that thing just sounds nasty. So
that thing looks sweet.
I know, isn't it? Like a sweet bike, man.
Oh man,
yeah, and
so nice.
Yeah, Barsh's bike is looking pretty damn good, and he's always got the throttle pimp, especially on a two-stroke. So I like to see those guys mix it up and see what they have to bring.
Me too.
So what do you do in your off time, man? Because the season here is coming to an end, pretty much for a lot of the amateur racing and stuff. What do you do in your off time? Do you head over across the borders to race or train? Have you ever spent any time there? What do you do with your downtime?
Nah, we don't have a lot of money. Like it took so much money to get all the races this year, and it really paid off because now I'm with TMR.
TMR. You
yes, sir.
Yeah. Really? So you should
Shout
fly
out.
under their colors now, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, it's super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They're so nice. I mean, you know Doug, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, he's so cool. Shout out to Stinger Trailers too. They're helping us out a lot for next year.
Yep, I heard about the Stinger Trailers. Yeah.
But in my off time, yeah, we don't have the money to go down south.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to though, because like that sounds so cool. Like to not stop riding. Like usually I just go get out the banger sled and try and do motos on that. But yeah, I'll usually my phys ed teacher used to be well, he is still. He trains motocross racers.
Oh wow!
So what I did last winter is I just did a whole program with him over the winter, and that's all I did. All I thought about the whole winter, and it really paid off. Like I'm in really good shape now, and I'm so ready to do it again. But that's my way of training because I don't have the money to go down south and ride.
Yeah.
So I just train at school, hop on the stationary bike, get on the rower.
Yeah.
And that's what I do.
So that's doing your off time to the next season, huh? So are you done with the season so far this year, or you got a couple more races you're doing?
I am probably done as of now. We were actually talking about going to Minios.
Okay.
If the insurance went down. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So, no, that's it for now.
Okay. Now, have you done any of the big major events here? I know you want to do some of the stuff like the Minios, and you guys talk about that. But what about some of the big races here that'll get you some type of notoriety?
Like I did Transcan in Deschambault this year.
Okay.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Like the Ammo series. You did the whole Ammo series, or you just did a couple?
Oh
races?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the whole series. I think I missed 2 rounds or something. Oh.
And how'd you point out? Because you just turned intermediate when I see you, and that was the last round of the Ammo. So how'd you end up pointing out or doing as a junior for that season or that series?
I still won the series.
Okay.
It was nice.
Okay, so now you're officially a TMR rider. Congratulations on that, man.
Yeah.
You're officially an intermediate now. Now you got some stiff competition, man, next year. So,
yeah.
But what's the goal for next year? What's the plans for next year?
Next year, I really wanted to win Transcan this year. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but still, it was so awesome. I think my best finish was 2nd, and that was pretty darn close. I was so happy. But next year, I would really love to just get a Transcan championship. That would be like so ultimate.
Right on.
Or top 10 finish in pro national.
Okay, so look at you. Your mind is on pro. You skip right over to intermediate, man. So, well, we know where your mind is at, man. That's good. It's good to put your mind there even when you're not there, man. You know what I mean? It's good to, they call it manifesting, putting your mind into place because you kind of create your own reality, So if you can think about it, man, you can accomplish it, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, but what do you got going on for this weekend, man?
This weekend, shoot, I might go over to my buddy's house tonight. Yeah, not much. I'm really not doing anything. Okay. I'm just taking some time off.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's in the mind of a 16-year-old during the week.